Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Let's sage a little, just tiny bit, tiny bit. hmm Let me just. All right. So let's see which light activation is super active for you right now. Okay. This is for my lovely starborns. The light activation present. Super present, superimposed, hyperactive in the collectives which feel. Messages from my lovely students. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Alright, Group 1, 2, and 3. Alright, let's see. Group 1, your card is Transformation. Transformation. When I came here to do the reading, there were kitty paws all over the table. And here's a kitty. Alright, group 2, your card is Inner Temple. Okay. And group 3, your card is Protection. So see which one is pulling you in. Choose your reading. Choose your group, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. You chose this card. This is Ocean sitting on her throne, and the kitty is looking in the future. It's looking at the future. It's bringing in the future. Spirit guides are very functional around you, especially through your pets. And if you don't have pets, then little animals around you. Like if you visit parks and stuff, so there are certain beings who come in contact with you. Like let's just say you go to a tree and sit under a tree, and there is a squirrel living in that tree. And as soon as you come into each other's auric field, like there is an auric contact, a lot is shifting for you. And of course, this doesn't have to be like a space squirrel in a park that you visit. No, for many of you, it is most likely your own pet. Okay, and also birds who visit, right? If you feed them, and when it's summers, like you put out water for these beings, all of that. So there's that happening. So it's like these beings are basically bringing in visions for you, so you are getting glimpses of your future. Many of you, you're daring to dream bigger and better while being fully conscious of old conditionings, old belief patterns, and all of that. So it's like you're reaching that point where you can recognize the game that the subconscious plays So you are kind of like clearing a lot of subconscious mark around this time, especially with an orb. It's like it's not an orb, but it looks like an orb, right? But yeah, it is also a luminary, so it could be a sun, but also the moon too. So, and I don't know why I said a sun. Maybe because yeah, Ceres is coming in. That's the spiritual sun. So both the suns. Hmm. A lot is going on in this card. And of course, with the double helix here and over here, it's mentioned, right? Deep cellular healing. That is what is at play here. That is the light activation that is focused. But I feel like it is not just about your spiritual life. Let's look at your cards. Yes, inner earth. I think this has a lot to do with your material reality, perspective. That's earth. Focus. Yeah. Mm, this is nice. The pillar of severity. Hmm. Courage. Courage is taking form. I want to say a lot, but I want to pull tarot first. I don't know why. Let's just see. All right, Spirit, show us. This is for my lovely Star Wars. What light activation is. Look. Oh, yeah, the entire deck is out. Let's just see. Mm. Justice. Three of Wands. Fears. You're cutting through fears. All programming. There is that. But this has a lot to do with your material reality, especially with root chakra showing up. So the light activation that is at play for you is bringing in major shifts for your material reality, which is, uh, of course, it's about how you make a living or how you sustain that living or how you multiply it or how you see growth in whatever is already planted. So, and I'm also getting exponential growth. It's almost like a door has opened in the heavens that has its way through inner earth itself. And you got inner earth. That is no coincidence because very important guides are around you, higher spiritual beings who are coming in, and it's the inner earth where they gather. You know, there are many stargates in this region for a reason, and that is why Sirius was coming in, and even our own central sun. It is they're all stargates. All suns are stargates, basically, or all stars are stargates. That's the difference between a star and a planet. They act as stargates. They're kind of like fuel station for the intergalactics. So whatever you've been planning on, it's almost like the vision for many of you. The vision has always been there, but it's just like you do not know how to ground it. Around this time, you're finding the way to ground it here on Earth. Look at that. That's Earth on the Justice card. And the sword of fate is here again. It's like, are you going to be stuck up in the in the elusive fight between the light and the dark, because the fight is an illusion. They both work in tandem. Or are you going to go after your desires, your passions, and bring it into existence? You've been holding on to something, and this feels like this is again, it's giving me Gandanta energy. And I've been using these cards for a long time. It's the first time I'm getting this message, and that's the beauty of divination itself. Because see, now this looks like an inverted triangle that is the symbol of water, and it's a fire card, and it is taking me to your lower chakras. So the light activation is basically igniting your lower chakras. Hmm. I think this has a lot to do with material shift, money, 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 money. Even how to make it, that is shifting for you. The perspective shift. Oh, and you see, wow, look at that. Over here again, we have Earth, right? And this is like Earth from space. So it's like a very cosmic. Someone came in. Hmm. It's the guides. It's the guides who are sending in these signals. And these are signals that you are kind of grounding in yourselves. And oh, that has already ignited a fire within. So, of course, that is why the healing, many of you, most of you, I would say, it's already happening for you. The shift is happening in your DNA. So, this shift is helping you look at the energy of money in a very different way, because you're doing something magical here. The way you are tapping into this energy, and when I say money, just understand anything tangible, and also this applies to your physical health too. So anything that is not abstract, okay? That. So there is exponential growth in the best way possible. And with the justice showing up here is also karmic return, as well as a return, a compensation for the work that you are doing here on earth. Because many of you came here against your wish, believe it or not. And many of you, like, you are on the twin journey too. So you have like multiple missions and stuff. And believe it or not, some of you do not want to be here. But the thing is, you're given a task and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So you signed up for it, and you could have dealt with like a very dark period. You could have gone through real, like crazy dark night of the soul, which lasted for years. I'm getting, and I mean, basically, you tried in many ways. All right, darkness was really testing you. You really tested, and maybe once or twice or thrice you kind of lost the battle. But guess what? You're winning the war. It's not about those one or two or three battles. You understand the bigger picture. Plus, you are also reaching that point where you're not personalizing any kind of loss. All right. So, whatever took hit, whether it's your money, whether it's your health, whether it's your living condition, whether it's anything that is tangible, all of that is shifting around this time. It's like now you can put your plans to action. You can actually ground it here on earth, and you can realize who you really are at the cosmic level. Because it's about you're almost like being prepared. It's I'm getting again that diamond energy. So pressure, pressure, pressure. And now it's like Yeah, diamond. But I'm getting a cave. I'm really getting a mine. It's like diamond, but it's still there in the darkness, and it's like it's about to come out. You see, and even here on this peak, this always gives me pyrite. Just look at it. It gives me pyrite, doesn't it? It looks so much like it. I want to see what this card says. And yes, with this one, like, and this is this gives me five, the energy of five, which is about changes, right? And you do have five of swords here, and then you have transformation here. So this is total shift. It's like you went beneath the surface, and now you're just bringing your own. You're getting in touch with your own primal depths, like depths. This is spiritual depth too, and through the contacts that are being made at the spiritual level as well as through people you meet in your life, a lot of info is coming in for you, and just know that you're safe. Okay, like this is the time that you have to understand that you have to be trust you have to trust again, basically. Okay, because it is in trust and this receptiveness that you will find that source of movement which will allow you to take that action that you want, right, in order to realize your dreams. And trust me, you were basically thinking that it is going to be this or that or something that is like very like kind of like earth mentality, but the way you are to bring it down is something high up there. So it's different for each one of you. Trust. Trust is very important around this time. Trust in your own luck. Trust in your own blessings, even if all evidence is against it. And I think you are being actually, that is where you're being taken, at least energetically. So if you work with this energy consciously, you will accelerate the process. That is if you want to. That is if you're kind of like done waiting. But I feel like there's a realization of divine timing too, because it's almost like this energy of pickle. You were being pickled. What? Pickled. I don't know what that means. You were in a pickle. I don't know. I'm just hearing pickle. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Oh yeah. Whatever it is, if it is something weird, of course, it's it won't last long. It is already, and we saw the five of swords and now we're getting six of swords. So again, we're progressing, you're moving out of all the murky waters, and you are, trust me, you're going towards uncharted waters, but the uncharted waters are, they hold some sort of treasure for you. Like there's a treasure waiting for you. This is also you moving away from your past limiting beliefs and everything, right? Wow, cannot make this up. See, three of cups, the star, of course. And the five here. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune. It's like as soon as you stop fighting with what you have known so far, and there's this emphasis on believing in the cosmic energy that is at play, believing in your cosmic origin, believing in that tiny voice that is in your mind, that is, and your guys are super active around this time. You guys like super important guides. They are there through your pets. And yes, they can do that, okay? They come and go as they please. Birds are important, especially bird songs. That is why that example of, yeah. I keep hearing birds here quite a lot because birds live in trees, right? Hmm. Yeah, another five. We saw three fives already. Five of cups. Mm-hmm. And the sun. This is healing. Healing of the highest order is a play for you. Is a play for you. Okay, that sounded like a carol. Ace of Wands. Wow. Wow. So when this card comes out and this one shows up, it's like liberation. Liberation from obsession, emotional manipulation, pain, suffering, envy, jealousy. None of that. You're kind of just rising above all of it like some sort of Yoda or something. Baby Yoda. It's reminding me like somebody should make a Yoda meme coin. I totally get it. He's so cute, right? Baby Yoda. Mm. Mies is happies. Okay. Oh, why am I doing this? No, we don't need more tarot. So look, yes, there is healing, but there is an opportunity. Oh yes, that is why I was doing it. And see who's here. That, yeah. Talk about transformation, and I left a card here. See, magician. You have to believe in your manifestation powers too. Also, be mindful of where your mind is going. Okay, work with your guides. They are very louder. Well, louder. Did I say louder? They're very loud around this time. I meant yes. So a lot is coming up to the surface too, which kind of makes sense, and also a lot will be revealed to you. Right, so the revelations coming in for you are more so very personal as to the limiting brackets in your own energy field that have been a part of your life for quite a while, and maybe it became an unconscious part of your behavior itself. Somehow it was just inculcated through life's experiences, and it's I'm getting this energy that you know better, as it's one thing to know, but it's another thing to kind of like live the things that we know and actually mm, work on changing ourselves, right, for better. It's like we know a lot of stuff, we do, but we don't actually, often we don't, like, I don't know, I'm just getting this energy of if you've been lacking motivation, all of that served a purpose. So it's like nothing is lost, truly. None of it. All you have to remember is time is an illusion, age is a number. It's never too late for anything. And whenever life gives you an opportunity, grab it and make the most of it. Because something like that is coming in for you guys, all right? And do not compare your present with your past, because the moment you do that, you're casting a spell on yourself, okay? So, healing, a lot of healing is here, definitely, and purification. Because whenever my throat acts up, it just takes me to Vishuddhi, Vishuddhi, Vishuddhi. And Vishuddhi is basically your Vishuddha is your throat chakra, right? And it basically means purification because it's throat center, which is actually the filtration center, right? Because whatever info comes up from the source goes through your throat center. It's your power center. It decides where it goes to your heart, which is the seat of your soul. That is why you have to keep it pure so that your heart receives the purest of the pure. And let nothing keep you in a limiting loop of any sort, especially loopy energy. All right, Spirit. Yo, final. I was going to like. I was almost done with this reading, but then I started talking again. Yeah, look. Of course, that is why. See, yes. I know I keep saying this that residual energy is leaving your body. It is leaving your body. And yes, it is. It is. Especially through this light activation that is coming in for you. I feel like it is connected to the solar activity in the collective lately, yes. But it is more so. It is like a cosmic intervention of some sort of, and also like shifting of ranks between your personal guides as well as galactic guides, also planetary forces at play here. Some of you, this is connected to Shambhala activation. But yes, it's like, we've been healing in phases, yes, but I'm getting this energy that the healing was not a, those multiple healings, it was never like a clean cut, like a clean sweep. There was something left. It was not done all the way because it wasn't yet time. I don't know, it could have been overwhelming or something of that nature, especially the tower showing up like that with double lightning bolts and the fire, right? Yes, I'm getting like the spirit was being gentle with you, like to avoid any further spontaneous awakening of some sort. And this has perhaps something to do with your physical body because the guides did not want to overwhelm your physical vessel. So first they were focusing on strengthening it and something of that nature. And around this time, it's like you're climbing the peak of the mountain top, as above, so below, baby girl. So receive nourishment from the primordial depths of cosmic light. And I think that's all I see here. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, I'm being guided to pull angel numbers for you before I leave. I was just about done, but okay, let's do this. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's see the angel numbers. But the things for you are more than just angel numbers. It's like a lot is happening. That was quick, of course. Okay, and let's see what do we need from this. Did we get any? No? Very precise. One. Okay, so 303. Oh yeah, spiritual awakening, look. And opportunity. It says new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like night of the soul. Mhm. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Yeah. Even with this card, I will almost like get this, but this is like a phoenix energy. Yeah. Success, good fortune, abundance, purity, integrity, serenity, growth, creation. You are more than capable of overcoming the difficulties you are currently facing. Yeah, it's over. It's getting over now. And I also see you working in harmony with others, because around this time something is happening where you're actually okay getting triggered, because you've been like avoiding getting triggered. I don't know, there was like heightened sensitivity and everything of that nature. But the thing is, you're realizing that you have to face your fears. You have to actually address certain things and look into why you get triggered. Why do you give power to things that can have that sort of, can bring out that sort of reaction from you? So it's like you're taking away its power around this time, because you're recognizing the patterns. This is pattern recognition. So this spiritual awakening that is at play here, this is of course due to the light activation that is at play, because that is what light activations are. They provide you with level ups, and it's not just love and light that okay, now it's just another blissful spiral. Yeah, that phase comes too, but before you reach that phase, that point on the spiral, yeah, you go through a roller coaster, right? Which we kind of understand as the Phoenix stage or the Dark Night of the Soul or whatever. But this one is not the first rendezvous. It is, I don't know, it must be fifth. I'm getting it's like the fifth level up in on your spiritual journey. Yeah, some of you sixth, some of you I'm getting two. So yeah, second. And your first, and if it's your second, then it's like your first awakening was very spontaneous in nature. All right, so opportunity is here. You're more than prepared for a shift in order to follow your heart and create the life you always wanted to live. Yes, this has a lot to do with your tangible reality too, as to like see, because even when it comes to the external, right? Major shifts happen in order to kind of just like give you this window of going within. So whatever happened, it served a higher purpose. That's all you need to know here. Okay, so that's all I see here. I hope this helps. And I'm being guided to look underneath the deck. Okay, look at that. The void. Wow. So it says you have more control over your life than you realize. And your life, or than you realize, sorry, yeah. Yeah, there's no noise in the background, kind of like learn and execute what interests. Oh yeah, those were like gates closing. So you're definitely closing gates to the void. Also, I was talking about stargates, right? You're closing some gates to certain lower astral energy, and the higher planes are getting more and more functional in your life. So prepare for miracles, and also it's the void that is connected to the primal force at play, right? The primal energy that is kind of, this is I don't know, this ancient cosmic force at play for you guys, which kind of like watches over you. So there are different let's just call them managers, all right? So there are different managers for pockets of star seeds, for different pockets of star seeds. This pocket of star seed, you guys you guys are actually three pockets of star seeds, and the ones who are looking after you, of course they are like these cosmic managers. But then there's this one group, and I believe this is the group that has been through the most, and this is your fifth level up on the spiral. You guys are dealing with certain entities who do not play at all, and they are very quick. Their energy is very accelerated, It is very targeted, it's very on point, and that is what is coming in for you. What happened in 2002? Some of you, something happened in 2002 which shifted everything for you. This year could be important. I'm also getting 2003. For the collective, yes, 2002 was kind of like a dark year, I would say. Especially after 2001, I guess. The world really changed. Though I was really little, but I remember watching the news and stuff. Then this whole the collective was basically pushed into this fear, paranoia, hatred, divisions, and us versus them, and yes, that is. Oh, of course, the stargates are coming in with 2001, and you see, it's not even one, but I'm getting that energy because all all the warmongering, the pretext was whatever, but actually they were fighting for the Stargate in Iraq. Because if you look into the origin of these ancient beings and ancient civilizations, especially the Anunnakis, there are two fractions, right? There's Enlil, the Dark One, and then there's Enki, who's actually the Guardian. So I don't know why all this is coming in. I already said bye, but yeah, I feel like whatever happened collectively is kind of like connected to your energy, and you guys were pushed into like really dark stuff, like it's almost like portal to hell opened up for you guys, and this is like a personal hell, but it had more to do with what was going on in the Mid East. What? Yeah, even this card is very Mid East. It's like those portals are being closed now. The Mid East portal is closed. It's like the war for the Stargate is coming to an end. I don't know what that means, but I think it has, like, look at it as a metaphor and apply it to your life, like subjectively, right? As to how, what portals open up for you, what gates were closed for you, and stuff like that, you know? Yes. And even in Syria, so the entire country was like razed to the ground. It was another Stargate. And yeah, when you actually do your own research and stuff, you kind of understand why these regions are targeted. I won't be surprised if something happens somewhere else close to where things are happening already. You know what I'm talking about? It kind of looks like this. Those places, like the most famous one is there, somewhere there, because there's another Stargate there. That is why most stargates are kind of, they've been shifted for a reason, but the ancient ones were pretty accessible, and some weirdos knew about it, and they did whatever they did. Anyway, so the gates of hell are closed. And yes, when I say hell, it's not a biblical hell or anything, it's just look at it as a metaphor, and I think you guys know that. And it's like your spirit team is coming in very strongly, and it's like there are watchers, yeah, like the good kind, who are taking care of you, and things are going to shift for you drastically. So work with them, okay? Work with them. Then you have to make choices moment by moment. That is what primal tests Test. You were being tested. Yep. I feel like it has something to do with the DNA. Okay, this reading is just not ending, and I'm just channeling. I think it has to do with your DNA. Okay, so the cleansing was taking place in the DNA. Of course, that's how it is most of the time. So, of course, Enlil came in, right? So yeah, so just trust the transformational processes that are working in your evolution right now, you see, because that is exactly what is happening here. The primordial mother is here. Yeah, you're being mothered back to life here on earth. And I think the light beings are coming in through the blue flame, through the crown, through the axis mundi itself. That is why Tibet came in, Shambhala. Yeah, that's all I see. I hope this helps. And I don't know what I was talking about. Like, I actually don't remember anymore. But yeah, uh, my channel is not for politics. Like, I do not care about it. Never will. And I don't see the word as like in terms of us versus them in any way. Like, none of that cult stuff for me. So, yeah, everybody has their own theories and stuff. So, take what you want from what I told you. No pressure. If you believe the war was because of some other reason, you're most welcome to believe that and make the most of it. Rest, I hope this helps. I really do. But yes, everything is shifting for you in the most beautiful way. That's what I see. And finally, see you in the next one. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm just lighting up some sage to clear the energy of some. Yeah, just tiny bit. Tiny bit. Don't need more. All right. Tiny bit. Don't need more. What does that mean? Your card is, let's look at your cards. You got Inner Temple and Serious Star Blessings. Serious Star Blessings. Whale and Orca Elders with Sirius. That's double serious energy. Yeah. Gateway. Gateway. Personality triangle. You guys are like doing something great for sure. I saw a monkey just now. I had to pause because I heard some noise and I saw a monkey at night. It's like, I don't know, what's the time? Post midnight. Yeah. Yeah, close to one. And I saw a monkey. Monkey. Hmm. Just like that unicorn there. Lot of activity here. What are you bringing? There's something here for you. Hmm. It's more so like a blessing I'm getting. The light activation at play for you is, of course, Syrian in nature. Many of you are light workers, healers. You have a spiritual practice. You have You have basically ignited the flames of your personal inner temple, right? It's like the flame is ever burning, it's everlasting, it's always lit, it's always burning bright. Yeah, I'm getting tiger, tiger, burning bright. Uh, that poem, fearful symmetry, thy fearful symmetry. Hmm. It's almost like you are understanding the true nature of God, source energy. Yep. And in turn, you're actually seeing the true nature of human existence. You're not. Okay, so what it is doing is you are getting rid of some perfection programming as to like the way you were told that in order to be good you're supposed to do this, in order to be, I don't know, perceived in a certain way you need to be like this or whatever. You are like coming to your own conclusions around this time through the work that you have been doing so far. It's like you're not allowing the word to tell you what's what. You're like just like, hold my milkshake. That came out wrong. um, I need to cut this out. I should not use these things like just like I don't know. Hold my what else? I'm blank. Like I cannot think of any other drink. Hold my beer. I did not want to say beer because I do not promote alcohol, but beer and milkshake. That's all came to my mind. But I know how that sounded. But anyway, I'm not gonna cut this out. Whatever. Whatever. You know why I said that? Because like my I don't know. Okay, let's stop over explaining. Mm. I'm getting a very abundant energy coming in for this group through this light activation. It's of course from the star system series, and especially for my light workers. This reading is especially for you. You have been on the path of conscious manifestation. You have been mindful of your own truth. You are getting more and more in touch with your own truth, who you are, what you are. You're standing in your authenticity basically at all times. And if not, even then, you're like striving to do just that. And I don't know, it is doing some sort of a magic for you guys. Seriously, it's magical. The unicorn, there is no coincidence. Yeah. You're magnetizing things to you like never before. You are the light activation is causing shifts in your personality, like, and the shift is like not that you are changing. I mean, you are changing, but it's more so like a layer is coming off, and more so what is your true personality is being revealed. So it is not exactly a change, it is more so integration that is at play. So yes, you're integrating your personal duality, by the way, your personal nature, and how you don't have to be this or that. You can be both or nothing. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's what is coming in here. This is self-healing. This is a lot of spiritual progress that is at play here. This is development of the highest order that is perhaps possible for humans, at least like initially on the spiritual path. So you guys, regardless of where you are on that spiral, this there is something that is happening through this activation for you guys that it is bringing in some sort of a gift. Of course, this is a spiritual gift, this is psychic gift, and all of that too. But no, it also feels like a tangible gift for you guys. So it's almost like whatever you've been devoted to, and especially if you have been devoted to the things that are in true alignment with who you are, and there is no false play or pretense or watering down of your personality, none of that. If you have been living in your truth like that, and it just brings you peace, and there's this level of harmony within you regardless of what your life looks like on the outside. I just feel like, and yes, you're becoming less and less judgmental of people. You are just like, you're being and you're letting be. Yes, when it comes to others too. So yes, you're being rewarded too in some way or the other. This is beautiful energy. Like fulfilled. A part of you is like very fulfilled, harmonized. And if you are in this energy of insufficiency, or there is a bit of lack, then it is through this inner temple that you are coming into the similar energy of fulfillment. Just be mindful of not overvaluing the mind, like what the mind is telling you. Okay, don't overvalue or devalue the intellect. All right, like find that balance, because no matter the path, spiritual or not, you are having a human experience. And why did I even say that? Like, spiritual or not, everything is spiritual essentially, even if it looks a certain way or whatever. Focus more on what brings you joy, fulfillment. Yes, I think it would be very nice to kind of like disconnect when, especially through this phase, because the activation that is at play for you is kind of, it's like a double-edged sword. It's bringing in a test with the blessing. Hmm. Your metal is being tested, and that this is crystal. This is crystal. What I'm clearing away, right? This is from the geode. There, crystal sheddings. Hmm. You're shedding something too, but right before you shed it, there will be a curveball thrown your way. That's all. And don't overthink this. Whatever. It's like if you were tapped in, if you're intuitive, right? And just focus on discernment, honing in on that discernment, strengthening that, and that is what is going to help you here. Hmm. I don't exactly know what this is. Let's get some tarot. But yeah, a blessing is coming in for sure. Let's see. Mm, yeah. Nine of Wands, Journey of Ascension, Hermit, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. What did I tell you? Double-edged sword. And there are double lightning bolts on the sword. Mm. Mm. I wonder what that is about. Here's your test. The dark will test you one last time on on this level, and then From here, you jump to next level. That's what I'm getting here. Mm. And with Syrians, it's kind of like, yeah, because it's this God source energy. So it's all often like with their light activations, with Syrian light activations, they always compensate for, like, it's like, sorry for the trouble. Here's a little candy. And that little candy is quite a lot in the earthly realm. So, yeah. And I'm getting this is regardless of whether you pass the test or not. What is this? I feel it has something to do with apology. Yeah, what am I telling you? The candy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. The Fool and Ten of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. And the Two of Wands. I am getting. Yeah, I knew it. I'm getting twin energy in this group. Twin, twin, twin. Twin, 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 twin. Tintin. Tintin. Some of you like Tintin. Hmm. I feel like it has something to do with recognition of this journey. Or are you still in dismissal because it is tough, because it is painful, because it is, you know, it's not easy. We all know that. It's convoluted. Okay, let me just see one thing. Yeah, I knew it. This is rebirth in this connection, you see. And then the music changed. And just a minute. So, what I get here is I told you there's a gift, there's a blessing here, there is something, but then there's this tiny curveball. Like there's a curveball here too. And it's a very specific message that is coming in. I feel like it has something to do with unconditional love. So your guides, basically universe, this is the universe at play. Right before party time, it's like your mood will be tested, and that is going to set the tone for the entire phase, whatever this is. There is a new beginning here, you see. Judgment here, and that is the second last card in the major, right? And then we have the first card, that is the Fool. And in between, what is missing? The word is missing, right? And this is a quest for the word, your whole word. What is your whole word? Are you in denial of your whole word? Have you dismissed your whole word? Or are you going to go after your whole word? Because an opportunity is coming in. Clarity is present here. But it is kind of like a test. It is. I cannot like sugarcoat this or tell you some other way. And this is, I'm getting the webs we weave, the webs we weave, the dreams we weave, the reality we create. Mm, unconscious, conscious is all, it's a bit of hodgepodge energy, but then you'll reach a point where it's like clarity, purpose, abundance too, a lot of abundance. This path is leading, this gateway is opening, the gateway is opening to your abundance, you guys. Are you going to move? I feel if you have done the work, if you're not afraid of tower moments after tower moments, and it's just like you're in that energy where you're like riding the chaos basically. I'm literally hearing that riff from Ride the Lightning, Metallica, that is coming in. Don't deny your that inner knowing, that inner calling. That don't try to just like micromanage. You know what's what. You know what is from the divine. You know what is destined also. So Choose victory. Choose victory. This is, I'm also getting this holy grail energy. And initially that thing that I said, right, about hold my, I should say, hold my holy grail, like my chalice, cup overflows. My cup is overflowing. I'm getting, I don't know, I'm just getting this energy of, I don't know how to explain this. Holy grail, like, I'm really seeing a chalice in my mind's eye. It's almost like this Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, I think it's the one cup missing from the Nine of Cups that can actually turn it into the Ten of Cups. We do have Ten of Pentacles here. Mm, I don't know. I think it's different for each one of you. That is why the message is mixed like that. Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? I think I'm going to get some Egyptian cards for you guys because I want to be nosy. Because what is this? What is this? What is this? Spirit, show us. Okay. My cat's hair is here. I did not see that earlier. Must have been on a deck. You can make a wish. I'm gonna blow it. Make a wish. Yeah, go on. Alright, let's see. Guys, only do it if you feel it. No pressure. No pressure. Yo, I almost like. Sorry. Sorry. Amon. The hidden one. The hidden one. The message is also kind of hidden. I think I'm just supposed to like tell you what I see like in a general way and then you connect the dots. It's like connect the dots. Connect the dots. Yeah. I think you're solving a puzzle here. Yeah, I'm actually seeing dots here in this in this card. But I do see the compensation is here for each one of you, you see? So it's good. It's good. Subtle gifts. It's almost like you're taking time finally to look at how far you have come, what all you have achieved, and so much has changed in past few years for you. It's almost like time to like celebrate yourself, and it's like these Syrian beings are actually wanting to do that, and in the meanwhile they're just throwing in this last test right before, I don't know, oh, this is the final exam I'm getting for level. Oh, that's why you're studying here. Old school style, like before electricity, how people used to study with candles and stuff. And candles used to be very precious and stuff, right? Only rich people could afford to light candles all night and stuff like that, how you read in literature. Yeah, it was like something like that era. Like, I don't think so I've had lifetimes around that time. Like, yeah, I haven't had many lifetimes on earth. I'm getting the one I had in Egypt. We had electricity even back then. So no candles. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Let's see. Okay. That was snobbish, but okay. Of course. Money, money, money. And look who's here. This dude. Bye. Your age is over. So many cards. Okay, what am I telling you? Money, 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 money. Money is like, money energy is so strong and lately in the collective. Renenet with Sobek, that's big, okay? And then we have Khonshu, of course. And then Ta, Fire, Moon, Heaven, not Heaven, Wind, and Earth. We have all the elements here. Number 17 could be important for many of you. 17. 17. 2017. What happened in 2017? Hmm. 19. 2019. What happened in 2019? 19, 18, 17. All of you, you were, many of you, you went through the dark night of the soul. Many of you, it was the first one. These years. Even 2022, I'm getting. So from 2017 to 2022, life changing events for the light workers. Many of you were awakened. I don't know why I'm doing this like a stereotypical, I don't know, woo crystal reader like they show in movies and popular culture. I mean, like, that is just something. Like there's this particular look for tarot readers, right? Like they're like wearing these beaded jewelry and really like intense colors, and there's a lot of boho stuff going on, and that's how they're portrayed in pop culture, which is like super interesting when I look at it. I was like, okay, is that the path I'm on? Is that how I'm going to end up? Like, I often think about it. Hmm. Some of you, it's like you're after a particular kind of aesthetic. You want things to be in a certain way, and if it's just like you couldn't make certain things happen around this time, you're making it happen, okay? Because I don't know. Some of you, you want to get dreadlocks. Get it. Just go for it. You look awesome, I'm hearing. Is now this time around, okay, so the test here is I'm getting. I know I'm all over the place, but the messages are coming in like that. The test here I'm getting, it has to do with the sustenance of the risen Kundalini. So are you going to hold it up in the upper chakras? I feel like that is what is happening because your root chakra is very, very strong. It is becoming like really strengthened, and in turn, it is holding the Kundalini energy very strongly, like upright, So it's like mm, you're magnetizing everything very beautifully, just like the way you want it. Things are happening for you, like magical manifestation is at play for you. You're working with both the solar and lunar energy, especially lunar if you are the divine feminine. Masculine is divine masculine. Now remember, these energies are within you, each one of you. The divine masculine energy is very focused on working with the inner shadow, with the inner darkness, with the inner Draco, and is transmuting quite a lot. And wants a passionate new beginning, wants to just go for it, like create the reality that is the ultimate wish fulfillment for the masculine. But the focus right now is on creating the foundation in the material realm that is going to sustain life. I'm hearing lives to come. That is what the divine masculine is up to. So they are in their role, building, building, building. This has a lot to do with, I think, divine masculine can strengthen their root chakra and heart chakra more. Like more chakra work is required for the divine masculine. Okay, I want to actually see the book, what it says. Very interesting reading. You're winning, you guys. You're winning in one way or the other. Like something great is happening in at least two areas of your life, right? So, because this card is all about good fortune, it's basically wealth, and we do have 10 of pentacles. So the path that is opening up for you is leading to material abundance, and this is due to the serpent power that is at play. I'm telling you guys, some of you, if you want to get dreadlocks, just go for it. And yeah, just do it. Your body, like your health is being restored to, like, the chi flow is super beautiful, like it's super beautiful, like yes. And I'm just looking at Ta and Khonshu, like they're looking at the past, and Sobek and Renan, they're looking in the future. So this is what is coming in for you: wealth, good fortune. And with Sobek, it's this hungry part of you will be ignited when all this pours in. It's basically, okay, now I get the test. Your animal nature will be tested, your basic instinct will be tested, the primal impulses at play, especially when it comes to the shadow side of the human nature, right? Be very mindful, all right? Do not fall in the trap, especially the material kind. You see, you have to maintain your dignity, you have to maintain what you know as your reality, as your truth, all right? So how you integrate all this wealth in your life. Now remember, what is wealth? Wealth is, yes, it's all that good stuff, money and shiny stuff. It's all that too, but wealth is different for each one of you. This could also be health. Again, I don't want to repeat this again and again, but you see, with the tangible energy, it is anything that has a physical form, you see, all of that. So good stuff happening there. This is connected to your health, your wealth, overall well-being, is being restored. Now with Sobek, the destructive element will be ignited too, you see. So be mindful of your ego. You have to keep a check on your very energy too, you see. This is material power coming in for you guys. A very strong connection coming in too. Some of you, okay, I don't want to say these things because this is a general reading, but yeah. Sometimes, okay, so what I want to tell you here, sometimes certain lower astral energies, especially like that are working against the star seeds, sometimes when they cannot get you through fear and suffering and all of that and the darkness, right? So what they do is they send power to bring you down. They send in this energy of a lot of power and wealth and money and material stuff, you see, to again like kind of check you. I'm getting to wreck you. But the thing is, your guides are actually using it in your favor. So your guides are aware what is at play. So whatever is coming in, what they are going to do is, okay, oh my god, some of you guys are like very smart, like very smart. You know what is up. Oh yeah, with the hermit there, it's like you've seen this play out again and again and again. So yeah, whatever is being sent your way, you're going to take a potion, the potion that is owed to you, because the compensation energy, that is why you all are winning. Okay, you all are going to take that and you're going to make the most of it, all right? And you will be rejecting what is you'll be rejecting the excess energy basically. So um, the darkness is being utilized by your guides to kind of, did I say the word convoluted? It's exactly that, for a reason. because this was weaved in the past, and it goes in the future too, and now when it's coming together here in the present, it's like what you do with it, there's that. Yes, so I see, you can see the play. And okay, so this is temptation too, right? Temptation will test you. I'm getting temptation will test you. That is often the case, you guys. Maybe this has already happened many a times. So what happens is sometimes these very energies will be used, but the thing is, I'm also getting, when you say no to what is not from the source energy, directly from the light, and at this point you should be discerning. You will be able to discern. You'll say no to something, and then there's this windfall energy coming in. For some of you, this very energy will be utilized to bless you in a way where it will be presented to you in a way where you can take what's needed and say no to the rest. And for others of you, you will say yes, but hold your power. It's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. But I want to see ta, and this could also like take you on a like, you guys. I really see movement. Like, I really see literal shifts happening, changes happening in your locations wherever you're rooted right now. Many of you are being uprooted in the best possible way. Gateways are opening, so gateways to other places, realms. Like, this travel, there's movement, there is a lot happening for a reason. You're being depossessed of the darkness, and the light is coming in, and it's like the blessings are coming in. This is also, this is like a defeat for darkness in your life. Okay, so whoever is testing you, they are being set up. Like, there's a trap that is already set for this energy, who has been trying to kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but yeah, I just want to see ta, the act of creation. You okay, I'm getting, basically this thing, whatever this is like, yeah, you designed it for your level up, for your higher ignition, I'm hearing. Very interesting, very kind of dramatic, I would say. It's almost like a script unfolding, and it's like a thriller. I don't know what's going to happen next. But whatever, this is a blessing. This is from the divine. The infinity is there, the infinity loop is there. Wish fulfillment is here. You'll be very happy. Okay, you'll be very happy. Maybe there is something here. Let me just see what this card is about. Whale and Orca Elder. Whale. Mm. Whale is a word used in the crypto world quite a lot. Crypto whales. Where is it? Seriously? The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor the frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around, oh my god, the word weave is here, you guys. I've been using it since forever. The webs we weave. Oh, around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. So their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Looking into the eye of the whale is something you will never forget, and that is reminding me of the way of the water, the Avatar movie, and that scene with the whale. I mean, I cried, when the whale was hurt, and mm, and when they were killing the hunters, I was so very cheering for them because it was like, yeah, who does that? And then guess what? Even humans do that. Humans have been doing that since forever, hunting these majestic beings. And I think every part of the whale is utilized to, like, as a product, is turned into a product of some sort or the other. I mean, I understand like these things are here, but I don't know. It's just like, it just had a weird effect on me. Like, it was kind of surprising because it affected me deeply, seeing these beings hurt. It just kind of shows you the that like humans are terrible. It just shows you the shadow of the human collective. Like, nothing is safe. Nothing is safe from them. That sort of energy. And if they put their mind into like destroying something, they are really good at it, right? I don't know why I'm talking as if I'm not one. I am a human too, of course I am. I have to like affirm that every day. Like, yeah, we kind of like, we can be really destructive while like whatever. Anyway, wow, I'm ranting today. So, look into the eye of a whale is something you will never forget. Yeah, looking into their eyes. Yeah, that's true. Whales see into your very being. Oh yeah, I got affected because she was pregnant. The whale in the movie. You guys watch that movie. That movie keeps coming in my readings. Also, like when I was watching it, I was getting a lot of messages from blue avians. And in an instant you're changed forever, but I said charged forever. Yeah. They're from Mintaka, I'm getting. They're from Mintaka. All these majestic sea creatures, they're from Mintaka. They migrated from Mintaka. Okay. They're not of this world. They're not for this world, but it's like they're like refugees. But I'm also getting they are they're living by sustaining the planet's energy grid, energy field, by boosting it, by fueling it. What? Have you guys seen a blue whale? And the blue whale is coming in. Earlier I was thinking about humpbacks, but now I'm thinking about blue whales. And I remember, like, as a kid, I was obsessed with blue whales because I just could not wrap my mind around how big they were. Like, I used to read these encyclopedias and stuff, and like, whenever I saw at the facts and the numbers and the figures, it just used to blow my mind every single time I read about it. It's like, how is that even possible? Like, And then when I finally saw the documentary on Nat Geo or something back in the days, and I saw them, and I remember even that made me cry. I remember that too. So yeah. So if you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency. That's why I'm oversharing. Because I was just wondering why. To bow to who you truly are. I bow to the divine in you. That's what namaste means. I bow to the divine in you. I think yes. Yes. That's the energy that comes up, when you look at the whales. Hmm. Just want to like bow to the divine in them. To stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are. Yes, no more hiding. It's time to be a fool in the best possible way. The world needs your energy. The world wants to see you. You need to be seen by the world because this is the effect you have on people around you. The kind of effect that I describe for the whales, for me, is the kind of effect you have energetically. It's like subtle and it heals. It heals. Of course, this is my light worker group. To drop your hang-ups and personality flaws. Oh my god, look at that, the personality triangle, and even talk. I always say, right, the keywords when they match with the words present for a whole different card. I'm reading for this card, right? That is no coincidence. That's magic. So yeah, no more like like I don't. There's this energy of perfectionism. None of that. You were just like becoming wild and free around this time. Drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Any of you have Mintakan origin, Syrian, Orion. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Grid worker, light workers, you guys, all of you, you are here. Hmm, Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song and endeavor to see the soul of those you meet. Beautiful. I love this. I love this energy. I really want to sit here, just sit. Maybe I should pull some cards. Should I? No, not really. Oh wow, 25. Going to be 25 minutes in. I don't know, more than that. Wow. Okay. So, hmm. No, I'm being guided to pull a card for you from that deck. Just a minute. Archetype, yes. Okay, let's see. Fun. The flame. The fault line. Oh wow, beautiful. The threshold. I was just about to say you're crossing the threshold, and you have the threshold here. And look who's underneath the gem. The gem. Are you seeing that opulent energy here? You got the Ten of Pentacles, and she's here pouring gold coins. This is Kundalini work. And did I say this? I'm picking up on twin flame energy. There's that too. The fault lines of my heart I'm getting. So the cracks are healing. You're making space for the deserving. This is you hitting the notes of unconditional love, where you are entering this phase. You're crossing the threshold where you won't be afraid of your fire, of what you have to offer to the world. And are you seeing the candle is sort of similar to how we have it here? There is no coincidence, you guys, in a reading. When I'm doing readings, nothing is a coincidence. Hmm. It's similar, right? And that's like what? It's double flame here. That's again twin flame. I really wanted to say it earlier and I stopped myself because I don't want to give such messages in general readings. But some of you, if you, in this group, if you feel like you are not on the twin path and you hear about it in special circles and it's not your direct experience, some of you are going to meet your twin. And these are the twins who are who don't have to go through the the whole journey from awakening to ascension. It's like you guys are already on the ascended path. So when you meet your twin, they are right where you need them to be energetically. So you both are a vibrational match. This is for that batch of twins. But of course, take this if it resonates, all right? I don't want to give you any false info or anything of that nature, or anything that can make you anxious or fearful of anything. Like none of that. If any message brings up fear or second thoughts and anxiety, that's not a message for you. Then it's really not. What feels right. So you take what resonates and you keep it moving. Okay. But I'm getting the fault lines are healing, are being paved clear. It's like the drought is over. The floodgates are open. Yeah. The gateway to ultimate happiness is open. Mm. Wow. 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 Mm. Wow. It took a lot to get to this point. This is a very special activation for you guys. This is, I'm also getting, oh my god, like so many messages coming in today. Okay, I don't want to give this message out. Nope. Nope. That's it. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. I was about to say in Egypt. I will see you in Egypt. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Why did I say bye? See you. See you. See you in the next one, okay? No, bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's look at your cards. And yes, I had to light a new candle for you. And I decided to go with a black one for some reason because your card is protection. And there's an eclipse here. And it's giving me lunar eclipse. And yeah, we're in the shadow period, pre-eclipse shadow period, right? And 7 energy. Number 7 could be important for you. I feel like the activation that is at play will be fully grounded on the 7th of April. And then on the 8th, again, we have the solar eclipse, right? And the 8th, the solar eclipse is causing major life shifts for you. It is happening at the collective level, sure. But for this group, it is more important. All right, let's look at your cards. Something is coming full circle around that time, and it's like you're closing a cycle, all of that, yes, cleansing, purification, house cleaning, I'm getting spring cleaning, all of that, yes, but it's bigger. There's more. This is happening in your energy field because this is a reading about the light activation that is at play here. I am getting Pleiadian energy, but I am also getting some other presents. So let's just see where this goes. Oh, Sword of Light. This is Archangel Michael. I love this for you guys, especially with protection here and Michael showing up. Here's your solar energy. See? Solar eclipse is grounding, total protection for you guys, and is liberating you from whatever was holding you back. This is beautiful. This full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse on the 25th, light a black candle, okay, with the intention of protection. Like, I don't remember when was it, but I did a ritual, a tiny ritual with the black candle. You can find that, and yeah, do that. Just yeah, okay. New beginnings. Wow, love this for you guys. That's the sun again. That's the sun. Yeah, that is why the solar eclipse. That's the sun. Karmic relationships. Oh, here's the Orion energy. Polarity, soul growth, conflict. This is where the shifts are taking place. And this is not just karmic connections per se, it's that, yeah, but it's more, it's almost like karmic patterns in your own DNA. So this is ancestral healing too. This is you making leaps when it comes to the ancestral healing, like you are doing a lot for your bloodline. The Hanged Man, 23rd part. 23 is a very okay, so it's like five. Number five is here, right? With change. This is what you are doing. You are shifting the reality of your bloodline. And it is not just about what you're doing in the present, it's also like beyond space and time. It's this, like you are healing the past. This is quantum healing. Are you seeing that? I never saw that ever before. Like the image here. What is that? Look at that. Different types of hanged man. Hanged men. How many? Five. Oh, five again. Five here. That is why the law of five is coming in. Something has been going on in your ancestral bloodline, which ends with you. You're the fifth one. You're like, no more of that. Let's go back to the old glory. And you know what you're doing? You're retrieving the purity. You're purifying your bloodline with the lotus hair. Oh, I cannot make this up. And you are retrieving something really powerful from this very bloodline. It's like something that was repressed and denied and discarded and just like shoved in the darkness of the DNA itself, you know? It was ignited with your birth, and now you're just like shaping it, you're beautifying it, you're giving it life because it is so very worth it. And anything and everything that stands against it is taken out. Wow, this is profound. This is beautiful, you guys. This is also happening because of soul retrieval that is at play here. The Orions are helping you, Orion beings, archangels, especially Michael, and the ones Raziel and Raphael is coming in. You're calling back your power. Oh yes, soul retrieval. It says here, soul retrieval. I actually want to get some tarot first, and then I want to read from the book for a few cards because, and this is Ta, isn't he? Isn't he Ta? Like you're creating something wonderful here. Mm. Let me just say something. No, it's not Ta. It's Kemu. Knum, and that is again connected to creative energies. You see, this is self empowerment. This is you reaching a point where you won't be afraid of self expression. I feel like there is this energy of persecution in your, I'm getting bloodline, like some, yeah, somebody was like, mm, your ancestors, like long ago there was persecution, they were persecuted, and then the future generations kind of like, of course, personalized it, and that is why that repression was coming in, you know. This happened at the DNA level, so of course the the magic was repressed. I'm getting the magic was repressed. What was from divine was perceived in a certain way here on earth, and you know, bad people did bad stuff. But everything is changing with you, because this is primeval creative force with Chemo. Because with Chemo, it's like he unites within himself four great gods: Ra, fire; Shu, air; Geb, earth; Osar. Osar is air, I guess. Has to be. Because that felt all elemental, but I'm not so sure. Could be, yeah. Yeah, yeah, could be, yeah. Because these are elemental powers, right? No, Shu is air, sorry. Shu is air, right? So which one is left? Yeah. Then Osar is water. Sorry, yeah, water. Hmm. I also feel like whatever was repressed at the DNA level, that also kind of closed off your heart space a little bit. You know, you were uncomfortable with emotions, like, because I'm getting this energy that it got you in trouble. Emotions got you in trouble. Hmm. Expressing what you felt got you in trouble. Oh, I just want to give you a hug. But look at you. You're this horned one. You're so wise. You are ahead of your time here on earth, especially. And it's giving me double earth energy. And you know, with this, I always get this energy of the new earth and the phantom earth, and it's almost like you're walking towards the new earth, the ascended earth, right? Look at them. And with here, over here, it's just like, even here, it's there's no chaos per se, but it's like your work is done and now you're moving to the god seats. I'm hearing to the god seats with the three cards. It's reminding me of the Orion's belt. Yeah, of course it's the Orion's belt. It's the Orion energy here. Mm, beautiful. With the lotus here, it's like you're blooming in this life. Something, something that also, you know, this energy kind of like showed up in a shadowy way in your bloodline, and it was not pretty. Regardless, I don't want to get into what it was exactly, whatever. But yeah, of course, like, you know, it wasn't pretty. Whatever is the shadow of that energy, Remember that. I'm not talking about the gifts because it was the gift that was repressed. But karma is here. Karma is here. It's like cause and effect. So who? So of course, like because it's cause and effect. So the persecutors will also feel the wrath of this neutralization. Because I see ascension for you. Your beginning is here, especially with the sun. And who is here? The one you want on your side. This archangel. Not only an archangel, he's basically a planetary force. He's no game. Like it's like he's no game, as in like he does not have time for nonsense. He doesn't play around the energies he protects. Like there's this element of loyalty, fierceness, this fire energy. It's like it's all action. Talk later, action first. So that is what is happening, and that is how karma works, right? When it comes back to balance the scales of justice. Wow, let's get some tarot. Tarot. Transcendence is a play for you guys. Love it. Okay, so let's get some tarot. This is for my lovely stop ones. Okay, that is why I was shuffling for so long. Justice. I'm telling you, karma. And here she is. Wow, we got three majors. Strength, strength, right under Michael. And the lovers and justice. 10 of Wands. Totally. End of a tough cycle. This is you entering a blissful state. This is that Stargate energy, actually. You are entering the Stargate, my loves. You are the Stargate of a type. There is something about your energy that acts like a Stargate. It's very easy for you to travel to other realms, dimensions, planes. Some of you could be feeling you are in that liminal space, almost like it's like end of an era kind of feeling. And it's like you did your part when it comes to the cycle, the phase that you've known for so long, as long as you're like here on earth, like as long as you have been here on earth for that entire period. It's almost like end of an era for you. So this is like, if there is a bit of emptiness, I would say it's not exactly a void. It is like space, like a space is made for you. It's like the space is about to be filled with the best things possible. You got three majors. The universe is fully here. Like it's all happening for you. The secret doorways are opening for you. There's communion energy, mystical energy at play. Very like you're the revealer, and yet you are the revealed. I don't know what that means. There's a miracle coming in for you. Like you're entering a portal of a greater reality, something that is beyond what you have known so far in this incarnation. Some of you could have had a walk-in experience. There's something you've been looking for, something you've been seeking. It's here. It's here for you. It is this feeling. I feel like it's like a feeling of the unknown, of the missing part. Let's see. You see how the swords are placed in a similar fashion, like it's about to drop here and here. This is the sword of fate, right? Destiny is our play. Another major, the fool. Okay, so it's almost like you can see your life clearly. It's like things, a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it makes sense. Even when it comes to the dark stuff, the toxic stuff, the things that really brought you pain and even an amount of suffering too. You are entering that phase where you're detaching from that little bit of whatever was holding you in a holding you back in a frequency that you were to transcend, and you took a little bit longer, and around this time it's like boom, gone. Like you're never going back to something you have known for a long time. I'm getting you're choosing better because you know better. It's like you've always known better, but a part of you that was devoted to the things that really, really brought you down. Around this time, you're understanding why you were devoted. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because there's something wrong with you. No. It was designed that way for a reason because it was the major catalyst. And only that sort of energy could have actually helped you integrate the lost parts, the forgotten parts of your soul. So it's almost like it was kind of required, and maybe it took you a while to realize that because of course you're caught up in the human experience, and thanks to soul amnesia, nothing is easy, right? Around this time, it's like it's easy. You're entering that phase where it's getting easier and easier and easier because everything is being revealed to you in the most magical, mystical, miraculous way. So, yep, this is going to lead to some sort of like this eternal bliss, like this direct communion with the divine and this ecstasy sort of energy. Like you see how these like ascended beings of the past, like they don't smoke weed, they never did anything, but they always looked kind of high, right? So they were like high on the ethos or something, I don't know. But yes, it's that sort of blissful stage that is coming in for you guys. Very happy, like joyful. Well, look, that card fell in reverse, but I don't take reversals. Why did I say it like that? Wow, cannot make this up. Nine of Cups. Like, I love what I do. First, this one, right? Yep. Five of Wands, King of Swords. I love this. Wow. Judgment. Hmm. Bad as energy. How many majors did you get? One, two, three, four, five. Five majors. Hmm. Another sword. This one is inverted, like upright. I don't even know how. What it looks like a cross, and it's almost like it's like he's holding a weapon or something, right? Look at that. Knight of Cups, Chariot, and Ten of Pentacles. Star, Death. Okay, you guys, this is big, 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 big. This is so big. This is bigger than you, actually. Spirit is totally going to make an example. It's going to set an example here for others to see. Oh, that is karma at play, I guess. Yes, that's karma. That's how she functions. She likes to make things very clear like that. Like, you do this, then you get that. And then you do this, so you get that. So, of course, you are at the receiving end of the karmic reward. If you are here watching this reading, this is end of drama. This is end of conflict. And what did I tell you about the law of five? Something that started like many tried to do this, but it's you who found the way to actually ground this shift, to actually put rest to this chaos. This is, I feel like, whenever you're watching this reading, this is happening for you in real time, especially because judgment showed up here. You see, in both these, oh my god, I'm seeing something now in my mind's eye. You see how these dark, bat-like creatures, they're like really tiny though. They're here, and then there's an eagle rising up. It could be a dove too, it could be a hawk, could be anything, but it's giving me eagle because that is the higher octave of Scorpio, the highest actually, and this is a Scorpio card, right? And Aquarius and Scorpio right next to each other. So that is again Rahu Ketu energy, that karmic nodes, right? That's fully functional here. And the karmic nodes and eclipses are here. So if you're watching it right now, the eclipse is closing the cycle for you. All right. And this is being fully grounded. And with that comes new beginnings, protection, spiritual protection. It's like now after this, as soon as you close the cycle, you are entering that phase where your access to a certain level of lower astral dimension is going to be disconnected in the dream world. All right. So when you are caught up in a certain frequency, only then you can access those lower astral planes where you are susceptible to attacks, psychic attacks, and a lot of stuff happens, right? But as you raise your frequency, as you release and heal and all of that, the access is lost. These are like basically switch points in your very energy system, all right? So that is what is happening. And with this cycle, it's like you're climbing up the stairs and you're saying bye to that lower astral plane. So your dream world is going to be very refreshing. It will be like you'll be shown some really cool stuff in the dream, so prepare for that, like beautiful stuff. So it's like it's going to be peaceful. You will also get peaceful sleep. It's like after the hangman stage, you're standing upright, and we did see the death underneath. It's like total transformation is here, but we don't need that because we have judgment here, right? So this is like that final rebirth, and then you are shifting your entire world, and that is what it is. So if you're watching it in real time, it's happening with the eclipses. But if you're watching it later, look the closest eclipse cycle, or if an, an eclipse cycle close is connected to that too. Okay, every year we have eclipses. They serve a purpose. I do not understand the fear around eclipses. Like, chill out with that. Just do not, like, put all that negative energy into the collective unconscious. Like, I do not understand why people, like, somebody should, like, I don't know, somebody with a bigger platform should talk more about this, that people should be mindful of what they are putting out through their words, like what they're putting out into the universe through their words itself, because you are basically bringing it into existence, and not only for you, for everybody else, because we are all connected. So if only we can just become more mindful. I feel like you guys have to, like, you guys, perhaps, like, this is connected to your purpose, your mission, something of that nature. That is why this energy is coming in. Like, you, yeah, you can teach people as to how to be smart about things, and understand the energetics of it all. And because the law of five came in, the law of fives, so yeah, it's like some of you could be into the occult, and you have access to deeper knowledge, hidden knowledge, that perhaps, that needs to be kind of spread more and more, so that more people wake up and understand the power of word I'm getting. Yes, how the words create your reality, and how we have to be more mindful, because we're basically casting spells on each other with words, aren't we? And this has more to do with the people who are on the spiritual path and who are actually doing this work. It's like, essentially, get to a point where, this energy is revealed to you. This this is made very clear to you by your spirit guides. But of course, everybody is on the, like, the path is very personal, right? So, and again, it's also about what you're paying attention to. So a lot of people, many people, they miss it, and regardless of being on a spiritual path, they continue doing that, like, like, and this is very common in the tarot community, where, of course, they have a gift, right? They have a gift of divination, like, whoever these people are, like, so many of them are doing readings here. But you see, there are pockets of readers who are like, you can, like, basically, you can categorize them, like, you can watch a reading and you can understand their energy signature, and then everybody is a different reader, right? So there are readers, like, of course, like, sometimes I also watch readings, and I do have a few favorites, like the ones who are really mindful of what they're saying and they know what they're talking about, only those. And if somehow some new reading pops up, because thanks to the algo, and I'm pulled in by it and I'm being guided to watch, and it's a new reader, I really pay attention to everything that they're saying. And the moment I get it, no, this is not for me, I disconnect and never go back. I follow that first instinct. So I think that message is coming in for a reason, that you have to be very mindful of what you are consuming. Right? It's not just for the heck of it. Don't let people speak onto your life, especially if they are unconscious of how energy works, okay? Because you keep hearing this, that we are creating a reality, we are creating a reality, but how exactly are we doing it? Understand the power of words. We can heal with words, and we can also destroy with words. Forget words, people, like, humans are spiritual beings, we're all spiritual beings, we can do that with our thoughts, especially if you're strong-willed. So of course, words are way more powerful. So there's that coming in, for somebody needed to hear that, like, because I just feel like it is, most spirit is basically trying to say that, be mindful of the media that you consume, the content that you consume, because we have all been there, right? Where we want to go and um, listen to something where there's like, I don't know, like something that's more spicy, and there is tea there, and yes, human nature, because it's like, okay, so and then what, even when we know that it's kind of like BS, but it's enjoyable because it's entertaining. And then certain readers, they have a very fun way of reading, and it's like, oh yeah, no matter what they are saying, that is secondary, but like, yeah, that is coming in. So you have to be mindful of this. And of course, it's not just about tarot, but that is an example, because that is something that I've understood long ago, actually. So yeah, being mindful is very important, who you allow to speak on your life. And it's not all fun and games, and this is not entertainment. Okay, yes, we say it as a disclaimer for whatever reason. Most people do not want to get sued. But it's just like, divination is no game, you guys. It's not entertainment, it's energy work. You're allowing these people to kind of like read your energy, even if it is just vicariously, or just like in a laid back, subtle way, or hodgepodge way, but you're still doing it, right? And now apply the similar energy into whichever area you see fit. This could also mean what you consume as movies, the kind of music you listen, the energy that you allow around yourself, all of that. Like, it's important to be mindful, okay? Mindful, more and more mindful. And the protection is grounding for sure. You'll be rewarded too. This is liberation, yes, but I also see your mental health improving, like drastically. Some of you, if you've been dealing with depression, that is leaving your life. Okay, okay. I want to see Sword of Light, what the book says. Mm, 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 mm. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you're walking the path of light and responding to pre incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. To make a difference. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fear and limitations. Okay. Okay, guys, I actually have to wrap up this reading real quick because of some issues. But yes, I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the